Hello and welcome to SeeNoBounds Live. I'm so excited we're here with Louise Muir. I almost said Lou Muir then, because that is the nickname that you have been given, because we've got many Louises. And I love Lou Muir. I don't know about you, but we'll see.
I know who I am.
So today we're here to talk about reclaiming your plate, because you have an incredible wellness program. You launched your business back in May.
I did.
And it has just gone poof, like that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the background of why you now do what you do and what made you launch into this.
So I spent 11 and a half years working for one of the UK's largest weight loss organisations. I started that because I'd been on my own weight loss journey and found a way that I could eat and lose weight. That's what really appealed to me. It was further down the line that I had to start looking at my own relationship with food. And I'd also spent some time looking at my relationship with alcohol as well. So that was a massive turning point for me. And to find out that I had underlying issues with both food and alcohol made me identify that if I was in that place, there were other people that I'd been serving in my previous role who were probably in the same position. And although I was helping people lose weight, I wasn't helping them to address the deep down problems. And that's where Wellness Wiltshire came about, was my desire to want to take it to the next level and to dig a little bit deeper with people.
So Wellness Wiltshire is basically a program. You've got two different programs, a 6-week program and a 12-week program that's one-to-one coaching.
Yes.
But it's not about, it's about changing habits, isn't it? So tell me a bit more, because I've been on a journey. I think that many of you out there who's watching this would have been on a journey with food, whether it's a healthy relationship and maybe you just put on a little bit and you want to lose a bit, we're actually changing habits, which is, I think, the most important thing, but also the hardest.
Massively. And it's breaking habits that have been instilled in us since we were children. And even the way we think about our weight has been instilled in us since we were children. You know, if you think to when a woman has a baby, the first thing people want to know is the weight of the baby. So actually, from the moment you're born, everyone's got that interest, whether it's conscious or not. But with Reclaim Your Plate, it's a 6-week online group program, and it's to help participants understand food in a better way and how there's no such thing as good or bad when it comes to food, because there's no moral compass. There's some foods which are nutritionally beneficial to you. There's some foods that are mentally beneficial to you, and those mentally beneficial ones we try and, really cut back on, deny ourselves because they're labelled bad. And that's where these poor eating relationships can stem from. For people who need something a little bit more in depth, I do a 12-week one-to-one program. And a lot of the clients that come to me want to lose weight, and I completely understand that. What I'm helping them understand further, though, is that by understanding their habits around food, whether it's a habit instilled from childhood of you must clear everything on your plate.
Yeah, I have that.
You've sat there, you're full, but you're like, but I've got to clear my plate. Because even as adults, that's still our belief. To help them make that shift, to understand their own appetite levels. And just because you can eat a huge amount of food doesn't mean that you necessarily need to. And to break deep-rooted patterns. Clients, as a result of understanding that, are losing weight. But it's almost a side effect opposed to it being the main purpose. The main purpose is for them to feel better, change their mindset around food and alcohol, the way they think about it.
So would you say that people that will come on your program, do they need to have a better understanding of a long-term success rate rather than kind of going, right, because these fad diets, we all kind of know that they don't work.
Yeah.
They work for a very short time.
Yeah.
But so do you have any sort of things that you sort of say to your clients before they enroll on the program?
So I offer a free 20-minute call first off. So if anyone was to be interested, I would talk to them about what I believe would work best for them. I do offer a VIP 12-week program, and that's for people who are completely lost and need some really intense time. But my Empower program generally is suitable for everyone. What I try and do from the offset is to manage people's expectations. So before their first consultation with me, they complete a questionnaire to establish what their 3 important things are they want to achieve in 12 weeks. Weight loss generally is up there, but what I'm seeing more often is that people just want to feel better about themselves and want to be able to go out with friends and family and enjoy a meal out without any form of guilt and feeling like they've blown it. They've had something they really want to enjoy. Yeah. So it's taking that guilt away. Go enjoy it. It's okay. If you want to have a burger instead of a salad, have it.
I think that's the hardest bit, because a lot of the diets that are out there, a lot of magazines, it's everywhere. It's on TV adverts every day. We see things, and we have in our head, we've got all these things that are bad and good, and then I'm good and bad. We were talking about this because I did a session with you, and we were talking about the fact that, the good stuff, I don't have the good stuff when I'm being bad.
No.
Because you're being bad, so you might as well have more bad, right? Yeah. But that is crazy. When you look at it from the outside, it's absolutely crazy. But there's so many of us that have such unhealthy relationships, like you said, that sort of goes back to childhood beliefs that we've had. So would you say after the sort of 6-week program, what success rate do you sort of see with people?
With the 6-week, it's really educational, and with it being a group program, they're learning from each other as well. So we have a close Facebook group, people to support each other between the weekly sessions. But it's people are learning more so that they can look after themselves. They don't have to rely on going to one of these weight loss clubs to stand on some scales, because that's ultimately what they're so used to doing. And it's our default, it's our safe option, because that's what we've always done.
Yeah.
So instead, people are coming to me. I've had a lady who I've worked with really closely, who went on an all-inclusive holiday, enjoyed what she wanted to without going crazy, because she'd already started to find that freedom with food, where if she wanted something, she allowed herself to have it. So by taking the fight away from her, she genuinely enjoyed it, so didn't feel that need to overindulge. And she came back from an all-inclusive holiday having maintained her weight beautifully. And for her, that's life-changing, because it wasn't, well, I've lost half a stone on holiday, gained a stone on holiday, and then take so long to lose it again. Because it's knowing that, yes, she had salads and things for lunches, but she wanted a cocktail or an ice cream, she had it. But didn't stress about it.
Because mentally, when you go on something like that, you just think, oh, well, I'm going to blow it, so I'm just going to have everything, right?
When we're stuck in that yo-yo dieting mentality, with things like all-inclusive holidays or the all-you-can-eat restaurants, our mind automatically goes to, I must eat it because I paid for it.
Yeah.
I deserve it. Opposed to going, I'm going to have that because I'm going to really enjoy it. And it's just helping people switch that thinking that food isn't a reward, it's something that we need. And we see it with children all the time. If you're good, you can have some sweets. And it's known that's where these habits come from. So as adults, when we're feeling a little bit down or we've done something well, we feel that need to reward ourselves with food or alcohol.
So do you still do you try and change those habits completely, or do you still have sort of positive foods and sort of more negative foods, or does that completely stop?
I try and completely stop it with clients, and for myself it's taken a long time to get that straight in my own mind. This is my past role. But what I've tried to do with my clients now is to say, well, what is it you want to do? And hand the power back to them to make their food choices. If they want to completely change it, let's get a plan. But again, managing the expectations. These habits have been there 20, 30, 40 years. They're not going to change overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take understanding. And it's going to take them a little bit of kindness to themselves as well to understand it's going to take that time. That's what we're there for.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. It's been a real insight, because I think so many people of us are at this point. You come to a point where you've done the JoJo dieting, you've done this, you've done that, and you just want to live, like you said, freedom,
absolutely,
life around food.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to the next program.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and watch out for more. Stay tuned. Another episode coming up very soon. Have a lovely evening. See you soon. Bye.